Hello, I'm Scarlett Bosick, and today I'll be diving into the education and work system in China. Have you ever wondered how students in China manage their intense work schedule? I'll be going over the background, culture, work ethic, and many other things relating to the education system compared to the US. Background. When it comes to the education history, the educational system in China is heavily influenced by the teachings of Confucius. It values filial piety, loyalty to elders, and upholds hierarchical social roles and relationships, with a focus on traditional values and discipline. Confucius believed that education was crucial for moral development, and this emphasis on respect for elders and hierarchy still shapes how Chinese students interact with their teachers. Similarly, this mindset impacts how employees view their roles within companies, with a focus on group responsibility and collective success. This contrasts with the US approach, which often promotes individual development and questioning of authority. This chart illustrates key statistics for China and the United States, showing how both countries differ in terms of their economy, society, and global influence. For example, this chart highlights the significant difference in population size, with China having a population of 1.35 billion, while the US has approximately 316 million residents. The substantial difference in population between China and the United States significantly influences how each country approaches education and employment. In China, with its much larger population, there is a highly competitive atmosphere due to the high pressure and importance of national exams like the Gaokao. In both academics and the job market motivates many Chinese students to work diligently and study diligently in order to stand out from their peers and gain a competitive advantage. The GDP growth for both countries in 2011 differed significantly. China's GDP growth stood at an impressive 7.8%, showcasing the country's remarkable development. On the other hand, the US experienced a more moderate growth of 2.2%, reflecting a more mature but slower growing economy. This chart provides valuable information for comparison between China and the United States in areas of economy, society, and global presence. The differences in population, GDP growth, and foreign direct investments between the two countries. As the largest economies in the world, these differences have sustainable implications for the global economy, innovation, and geopolitics. By examining these statistics, it's possible to have a greater understanding of each country's development and future prospects. Exams. While the American system fosters individuality, student engagement, and adaptability, the Chinese education system is more rigid, with a stronger focus on academic performance and the high-stakes Gaokao exam, impacting students' future opportunities. The Gaokao exam is the Chinese national college entrance exam. It's a high-stakes standardized test used for university admissions, covering compulsory subjects like Chinese and mathematics, along with regional specific electives. It includes 2 separate papers, each of 3 hours duration, and is taken simultaneously by over 10 million students annually. It's known to be extremely difficult and stressful, with many students even preparing for it since middle school. It's seen as a key to success and is blamed for contributing to student stress and high expectations for student performance. Some might even say that the exam is the only way to get the benefits of higher education in China, that if you don't take it, you won't get a job and you won't survive. We'll get into a video from CNS.
吉祥色，旗开得胜，金榜题名，
给孩子有点仪式感吧。
祝愿今年的所有高三考生，这个做的都会，蒙的都对，门门满分，达到自己最理想的这个大学。孩子们加油！
专门为孩子定制的，也是由考生定制的吧。之后每天排的会不一样啊，根据他的考场是吧？根据他的考试的科目啊，也是根据考虑孩子的状态吧。相信孩子一定能赢啊，高考必胜，旗开得胜。
今天是来送儿子高考的，大家这么多人嘛，家长的心情都是一样的，既紧张又兴奋，希望他们能够努力。我们家长会在考试前大家准备一些牌子嘛，就是也给孩子助力一下嘛。祝我们2023届的所有的考生精力复生，能够在这次考试中都能考中自己心仪的大学吧。其实父母都是一样的，都很辛苦，但是我们希望我们的付出能有回报吧。
这其实也是人生当中很多次场考试当中的一场啊，对，所以说我觉得作为家长，我们还是希望他精力护体啊，一帆风顺，考一个理想的大学，考一个好的成绩，也算是对这12年来的付出的一个回报。
As you can see, many mothers congratulate and pray for those who are ready to take the exam, wishing for the best in their achievements and only hoping for the best, as the Gaokao exams are not only stressful but considered very important. This is a photo from 2019 when schools across China marked the 100-day countdown to Gaokao. In 2010, the 996 working schedule began to be introduced. The 996 working schedule in China refers to the phenomenon where employees work from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. for 6 days a week. This grueling schedule is a common practice in some tech and manufacturing companies in China, advocated by tech integrator Jack Ma. The 996 system prioritizes dedication and loyalty to the company, often resulting in long working hours for employees. The system is controversial and criticized for its impact on work-life balance and employee well-being. As the work schedule is quite tight, you can imagine how some might be extremely exhausted and how this can impact on one's health. Now, compared to the US, the 996 working schedule contrasts with the work culture in the United States, where a more balanced approach is usually pursued. In the US, employees technically work 8 hours a day, often with a 5-day work week. The emphasis in the US is typically on maintaining work-life balance to prevent burnout and maintain productivity. This contrasting approach reflects differences in culture values, with China's 996 approach emphasizing dedication and loyalty to the company, and the US approach prioritizing work-life balance.